is life. Just driving home from work, and sorry, I thought I was covering the mic, so I needed to move my hand. But basically, Beat Saber is now being ported to the Pico. So basically, some genius went and reverse engineered the Oculus SDK and allowed the APK to be reverse engineered pretty much to run on Pico. So they did they got it to run, and then they had problems with the controller to like link up the controller and whatnot. And then they got the controller working. So that's pretty cool. And so I'm going to be uploading a thing called a magnet link. It's kind of like a torrent file. Basically, because I don't want to be hosting like piracy and things like that. But I will be producing the magnet link. Just, so I'm not sharing the direct file. It's just going to be community like shared, I guess. Until I can figure out the best way to do that and deploy stuff like that. Because right now it's kind of like I don't really want to be like producing that on my website and producing it, and I'm crashing my my Discord, because the Discord is kind of one of those things that like a lot of resources go onto Discord, and like a lot of my files and a lot of my stuff, and as soon as I post any of that, it'd be down immediately. So I don't want to be like breaking the Discord over an app. So I'm going to go ahead and just share the magnet link, and I'll basically be sharing it myself, like through my service or through my computer that I always have on. So it's not like it won't be available. I have a computer that but the sad thing is right at the very beginning of all this is like my internet isn't the fastest upload. So soon, like this Saturday, I'll have a better internet. So my internet will be a lot better on after Saturday. So hosting magnet links won't be so hard, and hosting like torrents won't be so hard, because my internet's going to be a lot faster. So being able to share files of that small files, a little easier, will make it so much better for us all. So until I can figure out a better way to deploy those files, I have no idea like to do besides magnet links. And maybe use the Pirate Bay, I don't know for sure, but I'll probably just post the magnet link on my site and just call it a day. And then if you need the files and stuff, people will probably end up getting them and sharing them directly without having to like do a torrent. So if you don't understand the torrent part, you can probably get somebody to share it with you in the Discord. You just can't share the link publicly because of like Meta owning Beat Saber. What I'd like to see though is other apps like Virtual Desktop and other things that people actually want, so that we don't have to keep doing the region stuff, because region switching sucks and it's a pain in the butt. And if we could just port Oculus apps over, then we don't have to deal with it. And then with region stuff, just use the ported app instead of just region switching. It's stupid. And I'm kind of less against like taking ports, because like a lot of the apps that are on like the Pico, like they're on there, but like a lot of the apps that are like on, say the like on the Oculus store isn't going to show up on the Pico store. So I'm a little bit less against it, because it's like you're not going to buy it anyway. So there's no point in like saying no, we can't do that. Like it's cool. So that's my thoughts on all the Beat Saber thing coming to the APKs. I'm actually looking forward to other apps coming. I'm not really a standalone VR guy, so mostly what I do is I mostly just do for big screen, and I watch a lot of big screen movies with friends. So basically, I just watch movies with my friends online and talk with them, and that's what I do on VR. I don't really, I get real sick when I play like games in VR. I get real motion sick. So what happens there so I sometimes I have to just take a break because like you sit there and you're playing, Beat Saber or any other game, and you get sick, and then you can't play for days because you're just like your stomach's all upset. And so I know people power through it and are able to do it, but I just haven't been able to. So I mostly just watch movies. That's what I mostly do, and then I just play around with my headset and like make things work for other people. So I think that's pretty cool. So that's kind of my idea. I can't see the chat because I'm driving. Oh, I can click it anyway. So um, I can make my car drive itself. So if I feel like I'm not safe, I can always just like move it to a regular to have the car drive. So yeah, I'm not. Yeah, so don't worry about my safety. I'm driving and watching what I'm doing, and if I feel like I'm unsafe, I can always make the car drive. So I mean, at least I'm not wearing a Apple Vision Pro while I'm driving, like a lot of people do, I guess. But yeah, so it's interesting to work. Yeah, I got to get that done, and then another thing on the side note. Oh, hey, how you doing? I don't know how to read Russian, and I really apologize. I wish I could say your name. I really don't know how to say read Russian, and I apologize. Um, but yeah, I have I have my Plex server and my Jellyfin server crashed, and I had to figure out how to fix it because Jellyfin won't like run. So I'm trying to figure that out too, and I'm just like, that's what I was doing all day yesterday. I was trying to figure out how to get my Jellyfin server working because it's completely dead. I have to purge everything and then restart over on Jellyfin, I think, because the services just ain't working. But life of Ubuntu Linux, I guess. I updated the server and everything, and it just doesn't work. I don't know what to do to make it run. So, but yeah, I hope everybody's well and everything, and hit me up on the Discord, and let us know how you like Beat Saber. Can't share it like publicly. You can like ask for the links or whatever, I think, and then like eventually we can just have it like shared enough that people that want to share the links can just share their links, but just be super careful like with links and stuff. Oh, I'm from Utah, USA, and so I mean I can show you guys what it looks like out here. Yep, that's beautiful mountains, and that's just what I'm driving. Beautiful, beautiful place. So yeah, that's where I'm from, is Utah, and it's kind of strange because like it's the last place that Pico would want to sell a product to, and yeah, since they ended up with me. What happened was when I was streaming movies on big screen, and somebody reported my name was on the same as my Quest account. So they reported my Quest account because I was watching like questionable anime on there, but it was not safe for work. So of course it was breaking any rules. So we were watching that, and then all of a sudden I can't log into big screen or log into Steam VR. And what's funny is my Steam VR doesn't work when you're banned on Quest. So back when the Pico 3 was the thing and the Pico 4 didn't exist, I bought a Pico 3. There's community standards, and like little are breastfeeding all over Facebook posts, and yet I broke community standards because somebody got offended by fucking cartoons. Yeah, I don't get it. Don't get it at all. People are retarded. So so what happened? I kept talking to the Quest support, and they're like, "Oh, Doctor, you broke the rules," and they couldn't even tell me what I broke. So I was like, "Okay, well, if you guys can't tell me what I broke, then I'm gonna sell my fucking headset." Oh, I'm driving because I can, and if I had it, like if I was questioning my safety, I would make my car drive itself. It's a Tesla, so I can make my car drive if I wanted to. So I'm on a pretty much empty highway, so there's not a big deal. And I'm looking at the road more than I'm looking at the window of my camera. So anyway, so the Quest support was not helpful. Meta was a piece of shit. So they couldn't tell me what it did. So I was like, well, you guys can burn in hell. I'll just get a Pico 3. And that's how I ended up with the Pico 3, is because of the community standards, like that they break themselves by allowing people to like what's that called? Do what, like nudity, boobies, nipples, and all sorts of shit all over Facebook. But yet I can't show a cartoon, and that was the problem. So then I'm like, okay, fine. And like, what's stupid about the Quest is if you get banned, you can't even do PCVR unless you have ALVR, which like that time it was kind of crappy. We were talking about almost 2 years ago. So like, why? Why? So every purchase, everything was gone. I even had virtual desktop for like Oculus, and I got that refunded, and I just sold my shit. So yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I just don't understand their thing. So that's how I got involved with Pico, even in the United States. This is because of the anti-consumer that the Quest has. So I don't really care if people port apps away and put them onto the Pico. That's fine. That's fine with me. I don't have any qualms, because I bought like accessories for my headset, everything, and then they just go and say, hey, you broke our community standards, which they break all the time. And so, yeah. Oh, these people can't drive. All right, I'm gonna get around you guys. You guys are driving like going to the temple or something. Okay. Oh yeah, Utah's cool. Yeah, people mostly drive safely. A lot of them don't pay attention to what they're doing. They don't look at the road when they're driving. And I'm looking at the road when I'm driving, and I'm not like paying attention mostly to the phone. Just kind of talking like I would talk to somebody in my seat next to me. So, yeah. But anyway, these things have like cameras all over too, so it's pretty safe. Like this car, like if you turn the signal on, it like shows it'll show like the cars next to you. It'll also show like red on the screen, so like to help you like prevent hitting other cars. It's a pretty safe car, like as far as driving goes. And I don't trust it to drive itself usually, because I don't really like. I've been driving for a long time, and yeah, I just can't get a computer to drive me. It kind of drives me nuts. But yeah, Utah's great. I love it here. Colorado is terrible. I lived there for like, well, man, how many years was it that I lived in Colorado? It was like, I think it was like 5 or 6 years, that shithole. I hated that place. People are so shady over there and rude. Oh man, especially in freaking southern Colorado. Oh my gosh, you're so backwards. Sweet. Man, I made good time. 23 kilometers just to get freaking home. I have to drive all the way from like 23 kilometers away to get to home, and it's ridiculous. It's such a long drive. Every day I have to drive there and back, 23 kilometers each way. It's quite a distance, quite a ways away. But anyway, I just did a live so I can like talk about the port for the Oculus. So it'll take me a minute to get my computer set up for that, and then download it, and then make it into a torrent file, and then share the torrent forever. And then once we figure out a way to like share files without it being like hosted somewhere, maybe just temporary places, that might be the best place. But all right, well, I'll let you guys go. It was fun while it lasted, but I'm gonna go ahead and stop the stream. And I do thank you guys for watching, and I do hope the best, and hope that everyone enjoys the game, I guess, that's coming out. And hopefully more to come, more ports to come, because we need that. It's not like the Pico has an abundance of games. Like, literally, they walled gardened everything, accounts and shit. And I don't like that about Pico, is they walled garden accounts. Get in a region. It's like, why can't they just make it the same and just like limit the people in China? I don't get it. Get it? Like, if they want to like limit it by IP, it's not like hard. Not hard to do. I didn't understand it of why they had to do separate stuff. But yep. So more to come. Hopefully, people keep coding, making it so that the region switching is less important, and firmwares are less important, and eventually we'll be there. All right, you guys have a great day, and thanks for watching. Bye bye, guys.